Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Deathshroud Terminators for Warhammer, the Horus Heresy from Forge World. They're right here in this plain white Forge World identifiable box, and they will cost you £58.50. That's a lot of money for 5 miniatures, 5 Terminators. But it's not the £61.50 of the Phoenix Guard, the £73.50 for the Night Lords Kontakar Terminators, or the Space Wolves, the Alpha Legion Lernian Terminators, or the Ebon Keshig Terminators. But it's not the £76 of the Siege Terminators for Iron Warriors, or of course the £73.50 for the Dark Angels Inner Circle Knight Cenobians. So yes, while £58.50 is a fair amount, it's certainly not, you know, £76 or £73.50. So, and I hope that continues for a while. These are, I'd say, pretty old miniatures. They've been around for a while. Let's unbox these. Now, what I liked about the Inner Circle Knights was obviously the instructions, just fantastic. You know, the CAD instructions. I'm not sure whether the Night Lords have those, but let's unbox these. This is actually like my second Death Guard miniatures unboxing. For, you know, first was Typhon. These were actually only made or checked on the 16th. I'm actually recording this video in September as well, so these are fresh. These are probably still warm from the mold, I don't know. No, they're cooled down. You get 5 bases there. The interesting thing about these Terminators, and actually the Grave Wardens, is in the rules they can't take a Land Raider Spartan as a dedicated transport. There's lots of other Terminators for different legions, such as those Dark Angels, where you can, and it's really odd. Another thing is, Deathshroud Terminators, you don't have to have 5. The starting unit is actually 3. And also, you know, you can use these in 40k. The 40k Death Guard army has Deathshroud Terminators. They might look a little bit unmutated compared to the 40k Brethren, but it's still possible. And you know, you can use these to boost up that unit. So multi-purpose across both game systems and collections. So you've got 5 left arms there in this Cataphracti armor plate. The Grave Wardens have different weapons and fists, and they're in Tartarus, whereas these are in the Cataphracti. So, and then you've got the right arms, so 5 right arms, 5 left arms. That's good so far. And then you've got the sides, quite a lot of sides. Someone told me recently, oh super, just get a load of Cataphracti and then get the scythe upgrade set. You can't really do that, because in that scythe upgrade set there are 4 scythes, I think, which are double-handed, primarily for like the sergeants of your big units, because that's their unique weapon. And then there's only one that is specific for a Terminator. But this is one of the scythes. These are pretty big. They look awesome. So you've got 5 of these bad boys. Single-handed. I think there's one that's double-handed. There you go, there's a double-handed one. And then this is another double-handed one. Hopefully it's zooming all right. And then you've got this one as well, which is single-handed. So I think 2 dual hand and 3 single hand. Then you've got, oh, looks like a few things have come off, but let's have a look at the legs and the hips, I guess. So you've got this one here, which has got the icons on the front. Lots of detail there. I like this armor. They seem to be a decent size. Like looking at the screenshots, the photos and things on the store, they look a bit small. This one's really cool. I like this pose, where there's like leg outstretched, I guess. And you got this one. Legs are quite close together. I think these groin armor plates are huge. I mean, I guess they need to have a lot of armor on these. They'll be, you know, they're slow anyway, and they'll be making their way across the battlefield like Death Guard do. This particular one is on, you know, got his leg raised. I guess he's going to be standing on something, and some rivets on the greaves there. The torsos, you got 5 torsos here. They are all unique, I'd say. I mean, these two look very similar. They're probably the same. And these two look very similar. I'd probably guess that these two are the same. But that one's different. This one is different. And so is this one. I mean, this one looks similar to that, but the rivet size, it's got, you know, it's got big rivets on there, and that one doesn't. I can't really see the differences between these two though. And all of the backs are the same, it looks like anyway. You've got the other set of legs there. This one has one leg that has the rivets on there. You've got these, which are all the really cool, I want to say melter bombs, but I mean, they look like melter bombs, but kind of hoping they're phosphates bombs or something, but I think they are melters. They look like melters. I'm going to use them as melters anyway. You've got heads, or helmeted heads, and you've got 5 of them. Really strange that you don't get any helmetless. Could you use Typhon's head, one of these? Probably. It's the same size, or it should be. But again, oh, I haven't broken it. I'm just taking it off the gate there. But especially the ones with the this one in particular is very similar to like Fallout. Have you ever played Fallout, guys? The Reaver armor, or whatever it is it's called. The not the Commonwealth. Is it the Commonwealth? Can't remember. Very reminiscent of power armor. I mean, obviously it's power armor, but you know what I mean. Like this uni lens, the 2 uni lens ones, not massive fan of, but you know, this one I am. This one's really cool. I like that. All of them are unique. They're all, which is great. You know, I do like Terminators that are all unique. And obviously, unlike the Knight Cenobian, whereas you just build them and what you see is what you get, and you build them and that's it, these, you can kind of pose them. You know, anything that has like for instance, you can choose whichever torso you want to go on these. Then you can choose the arm positioning as well. Whereas the Knight Cenobian, you can't. The inner circle, you just can't do that. You build them as they are. You can't really change them at all. And all of their heads are, you know, sculpted into their torsos. Whereas these, you've got lots of flexibility. So it's one of those trade-offs, isn't it? It's odd. And this has been the same case for plastic as well. I know I'm going off on one here, but hear me out for a moment. Sometimes you'll find this in plastic and resin, that some cheaper, older kits have more customizability, but I guess they have less detail, and they don't have as good instructions because they're not CAD design and things. But you've got 5 shoulder pauldrons there, and then you've got another 5 here, which are, say, specific Death Guard icons. I am mistaken. I think at some point I said this was Cataphracti, but this is Tartarus armor. Apologies if I said Cataphracti earlier, but yeah, this is Tartarus armor, which is great because it is the sort of faster armor that they're going for. But these shoulder pauldrons, they look to be all the same except for like one studded one. Guess he's going to be the sergeant, but you know, as I said before, the unit starts off with 3, so you don't have to have the 5. I would have the 5 though, and I would definitely put them in a Land Raider Proteus. I'll be buying a few of those plastic Land Raider Proteuses if they're not already out, and I can't wait to allocate them to their you know, chosen legions. But anyway, that is my unboxing and first look at these Deathshroud Terminators. Based on this, I'm really happy with these. And, you know, at first I thought, you know, £60, it's a fair amount of money. But yeah, compared to, I mean, the Inner Circle, I'm not taking anything away from them because they're gorgeous kit, you know, even though they are pretty expensive. This gives me hope for the Phoenix Guard and also the Grave Wardens, which are the other Terminators I'll be picking up. It's just a shame that, you know, Raven Guard or Imperial Fists don't have their own Legion specific Terminators. I do wish, like with the Contemptors, all of the Legions have their own specific Terminators, even if that only included like the weapons that are specific to the Legion, or even the shoulder pauldrons and things like that, and the helmets, just to tie everything together. But what do you guys think of the Deathshroud Terminators? Please do put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. Death to the False Emperor.